I mean, I know that they say that every pregnancy is different and it affects you all in different ways, but like, I don't know, do I look fat to you?
Hey everybody, it's Stephanie, and it is time for my weekly update. I had a much better week in terms of the food choices that I was able to make this week, which was good. So I got plenty of fruits and vegetables. I made some mason jar salads. You probably saw that video a couple days ago. So that helped me be able to make good choices, especially when I wasn't feeling well, when I wasn't feeling up to cooking dinner or doing anything other than sucking on Smarties and Jolly Ranchers. So that was really good. My husband also had a great week. He did great tracking. We didn't really do anything that different other than I tried to really stay within my daily points allowance. And then if I did need to go over, I tried to go over by just, the bare minimum. So I'm still sticking to my 32 daily points plus, which is totally fine. I think, just because I'm pregnant doesn't mean that I get to just go crazy. And a first trimester isn't the time where women need to worry about weight gain. Anyway, in fact, I probably need to worry about not gaining too much weight, especially in the beginning. So that's why I'm staying really on top of my weight. Excuse me, this week I was actually down a pound from last week, but it's kind of up and down, like up a pound, down a pound. So I'm just going to consider it the same that I maintain for the week, and I'm totally okay with that. My husband, on the other hand, he lost 2.5 pounds. So good for him. His grand total is 15 pounds, so he has 15 more pounds to go. His goal is based off of he says, I know that the BMI chart isn't really a measurement of health or anything like that, but I mean, it is an indicator as to generally where you're at. And so his goal is to get into the normal weight range. And so he has 15 more pounds and he's doing awesome. He tracks everything. He plans out most of his whole day. If we're going to go out to eat, he'll sit there and plan it all out and decide, okay, what sauces can I get on my sandwich? Or am I going to skip the sauce so I can have more of this? I guess I'll skip the fries this time, or I'll take off half of my sandwich bread or something like that. I mean, he's kind of developed his own strategies and he doesn't deprive himself. He looks forward to eating chicken strips at work when he works on Saturdays. They have a really good cafeteria at the hospital that he works at. And so he loves to eat the chicken strips on Saturday, and he's figured out how to, how many chicken strips he can have, how much sauce he can have, how many fries to still stay within his points. And then what he does is he just takes his weeklies and he divides them up the whole week. So he gets 49 a week. So he just gives himself 7 a day and he eats them all. And then he does not track his exercise. So he doesn't give himself any extra points for exercise. I haven't been giving myself any extra points for exercise either. I don't really use weeklies every single day. I have tried to save those for the days where I'm feeling more sick and more snacky. And I did find that these motion sickness wristbands that put pressure on your pressure points have done wonders for my nausea. I'm still in the first trimester. I'm 9 weeks, and so I still have, if it's like my last pregnancy, I'll be sick for another 4 or 5 weeks. And so I'm really glad that these are helping, because for me, the extra snacking is more to alleviate the nausea than anything. I wouldn't say that I'm feeling more hungry. I'm just feeling so extremely sick that sometimes I'll just want to just kind of graze throughout the whole day. And I can get into trouble with that pretty quick if you're snacking the whole day. A couple days this week, I was so sick I wasn't able to eat anything. I was just so extremely sick. I just was in bed, for like the whole night. And so I'm really glad that these are helping with the nausea. They're doing better than the combination of Unisom and B6 that I was taking. That does take the edge off of nausea for me anyway, but it makes me feel really dizzy and really tired and lethargic, and it kind of makes me feel more sick in a different way. And so I'm really loving these, and I hope that they continue to help me. I haven't been able to do a whole lot of exercise. I was able to go on a walk, and I went on a couple walks this last week, and I did ride my bike once or twice, I don't remember. So I'd like to get more exercise in, but you know, I'm not pushing myself really hard either, but I do plan to exercise more when I start to feel a little bit better. So the way that I'm doing my diet right now is I'm still just tracking Points Plus. I get 32 Points Plus per day, and I am eating more carbohydrates just because I was advised to stay away from a diet that's low enough in carbs that I would go into ketosis. And so I'm eating more fruit, and I am no longer eating full fat dairy. I am eating fat-free dairy. I don't eat a whole lot of dairy, but if I do have some cheese, I keep it fat-free. If I do have some milk, I keep it skim. I'm almost out of yogurt, but my yogurt is still the full fat. And I don't know if I'll buy yogurt again for a while, but if I do buy it, I'll probably look for the fat-free Greek yogurt, unsweetened. So I'm really trying to watch like added sugar, so like candies, treats, cookies, you know, obviously those aren't like where I'm getting my carbs from. Fruits is something that I've been eating, and then I did go to the gluten-free bakery. I think I mentioned that in my last video, and I did buy some gluten-free bread so that I can just have like really simple things like sandwich and cheese, or like a piece of bread and cheese and like a little bit of light mayo. So I am watching my fats, and if I do have fats, I try to keep them in the healthy fats like avocados. I'm not staying away from avocados, but where I'm eating carbs, like I feel like you kind of have to pick one or the other. You're either going to eat low fat, moderate carb, fruits, veggies, and just kind of keep more like an eye on your calories, like your overall caloric intake, whereas high fat, low carb, I feel like that's way more of keeping on top of the chemical reactions that you're causing in your body. So obviously I am still mindful of my carbs, but I'm not going like whole meals without hardly any carbs. So I am sometimes having Cheerios still. I'm having fruit. Sometimes I'll have a small baked potato. I did find a Bob's Red Mill gluten-free pizza crust mix, and that was excellent. It's only 5 points per serving for the pizza, and then just a little bit of marinara, a little bit of cheese, and that's been kind of a nice treat to have. My camera's telling me that I'm running out of time, so I'm going to wrap it up. So hope you have a great week, and I will see you in my next update video. Bye! I just keep gnawing on my little apple so I can have something to suck on. So, today is a day that I actually don't feel too sick. Oh, hallelujah. So we're going for a walk. It's about 2 miles. We're a little bit more than halfway done. I think Kevin and Simon got back in the stroller, so that's good. Oh, no, stay. Oh, I got it. Wow. Whoa. That's awesome. What do you think? What is that, Simon? What does a lion say? Yeah. Can you say lion?
Hi.
Lion. Yeah. Go! Oh, so fast. Good job taking Daddy all the plants.